something. Whoa, whoa. Y'all. Bakugan. And that's it. Hi guys, it's me again. Here again, doing the damn thing. My instance is it's not aesthetically pleasing. It's your girl Sarah Lemoy, back with another motherfucking message. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and follow. Hit my notification bell. If you want your own reading, you can email me at spiritualoasesashay@gmail.com. Yeah. Let's get her done. Peace shit. I'm on here again, channeling. I always wear my booty head. Just to see what the mood, what the vibe is. What's going on with y'all. What's going on with the collective energy. Yes, this is Bakugan or Bakuga. I don't know if I'll be saying his name right. From My Hero Academia. Which I stopped watching this show. I'm not even gonna play y'all. Somebody gave it to me because they had bought an extra shirt when they went to the store. And they know I like anime. So they gave me this extra one. But like I don't not like My Hero. I just stopped watching. Well, maybe I kind of stopped liking it. But I got my attention span is weird. Like only so many shows really grasp my attention. This one kind of did. No, I really did. I know it's like one of the more popular ones, and it is really good, and it got like a lot of good, symbolism and like life messages and shit like that. But yeah, green for prosperity, honey. But yeah, my bitch bad looking like a bag of money. Okay, what y'all need right now? We have the horse, which makes me think of one of my messages I did in December on New Year's Eve. Oh, I think I had pulled back too. Bad. I'm gonna just leave it at those two. So we have the horse, which is I think this is air or fire. No, fire and air. Fire and air elements. The moon is significant. Both of them have different phases of the moon. Like this one looked like it got like I forget it's inverted. A full moon or one that's dissipating. And I don't know, is that crescent on the horse's third eye? This is the year of the horse. There's something very magical about this time, this timeline that everyone's in collectively. Everyone should be shedding, healing, and hearing and listening to not just what they hear, but like you need to listen but between the lines, through the lines, and past what you hear. Bats are what they use like sonar sound, like a different type of sound that lets them hear at like a heightened level than like a lot of species. And it's something about that in this year of the horse and how you want to explore, move forward, act 333, discover things, or push and assert yourself towards, stability and achievement, confirmation. It's something about listening, but listening, but listening, but listening. And a lot of that is going to come from stillness. I had did my live yesterday. I should have named it 24 Hours of Silence, but I may go back and entitle it that. And I was channeling Hours in Silence by Drake and like a couple other songs. But I was basically saying like whenever you see this, like at the time that I'm doing these lives, it's a snowstorm, but it's going over like the whole North America damn near. And we're snowed in. You can't really move around too much unless you got like the type of truck or vehicle. They ain't really clear shit. Today is Monday, but I'm glad it's like extra days off and shit. But you can't do nothing but do so much and be still. I deleted all my fucking apps because I was on there the last couple of days, but like it just feels so nice to just plug into self. And I feel like collectively the enemy, the things, the powers that be that are not good, those are evil that just want to control and leave people low, drained, and stuck in some bullshit. This is like the prime time to do that because they know everybody online scrolling. I'm not act like I wasn't on there, okay? But I'm just saying, like, just be aware of that. Your social media, your screen time. Like, you don't, just charge yourself. I ain't even been texting people back with love, with grace. If whenever you see this and you somebody I'm cool with, I don't want to. It ain't nothing against you, but I just want all my energy for me. Like, I'm just literally filling my cup of just myself, and it's amazing. So we have bat here. So I feel like the bat energy also is giving some sort of news. I'm gonna get into what it means in the book, but it is giving like some sort of news or information coming to you. Again, this could be through spiritual means. I'm gonna get this. Okay, there you go. This could be through spiritual means. This doesn't necessarily mean through like physical means. This could be like somebody that's passed away. This could be something symbolic like a totem animal, something symbolic that happens later on in your life. And it's like a premonition or something prophetic. I'm getting that as well too. It just depends. It just depends on who and what you are. So let me pull that. But that was my inference. So that. So I said air air and air and earth. Y'all thought the horse was fire. Don't it give fire though? But that's what they got. They got earth. Okay, I'm learning. Watch the bat be fire on my duck ass. I'm not a duck. I'm a motherfucking boss. Okay, so let me see. Water. Oh yeah, this deck was weird because it's definitely fire. So we have bats. Don't let me lie to y'all. It might be air. Oh shit. So I bought the miniature deck, y'all, but it's missing. And if the motherfuckers publishers, yeah, it is air. If the publishers ever find this, y'all be misprinting these little ass books and it's missing some. I had to go online and get the damn thing because some of the animals and the meanings are missing. So it's darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. It says before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. So again, as I said, confirmation is something about waiting and listening to truths, honesty, uh, processes, purposes, intentions, to close a wound, to heal and hear why you have a wound or what caused the wound. What is leading to a wound? This could be trauma. This could be self-inflicted. This made me think of Pisces energy as well too. We still got that North Node, South Node, Pisces, and Virgo energy. We in collectively as well too. So that shit is hitting hard as fuck. Getting back to a good moderation and even keel routines in your health and your well-being, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, physically, financially, because it all connects. Yeah, it says the bat is a master of subtle senses. That's what I'm saying. And underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. Subtle. So subtlety, like I said, it won't be just big occurrent things in your face, but it'll be a lot of like symbolism and words, messages, signs, cryptic things, the things that really the universe knows would get your attention if you're paying attention, or even if you're not, right? The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. It also comes swiftly to move us on. See, that's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers with trucks, they just driving in this shit. I need a truck. When in balance, accepts, adapts, adjusts. When out of balance, refuses to let go and reminisces. So yeah. So you could have a lot of that slow death energy in your self right now, where like it may not even be you. It could be other people. And I heard promise. It could be other people, especially with the energy right now. It could be other people kind of projecting, mourning, a separation, a breakup. And a breakup can be with a friend. It could be with a job. It could be with coworkers. It could be with family members. It could be with a loved one. It could be as a parent. It could be as a child to a parent. But just like reminiscing energies, like coming up for you to process, release them, to kind of like, in a sense, cord cut energetically and emotionally to close a wound. This also protects you from like attacks later on if you're someone who gets spiritually attacked. So just keep that in mind. And then we have horse. I shouldn't have said the damn song, but that message is significant if y'all want to check it out. It's called Shit. Where my phone, man? It's called where my oh shit, it's all the way over there on the charger. If it's on the charger, y'all, it's over with. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I mean, it's all the way on the charger. And I just worked out so fucking hard and took a shower and shit. My legs feel like motherfucking noodles. I love working out. It says momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. Thursday is significant. Thursday is the day of the expansion. The horse, because it's ruled by Jupiter. The horse represents the most masterful. Look at me being nosy again, y'all. I'm so petty. I'm like, shit, pick me up, because, I really ain't that bored, though. I thought I would be, but I'm enjoying it. Just me. Me. Oh, maybe because I'm an introvert. It provides us with, and even though I'm like very bubbly, if you like knew me and stuff like that, but I'm really an introvert. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back toward any goal, no matter how difficult. It says a horse personality is fully waking, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. It says physical stamina through exercise, mental focus, meditation. I need to meditate. And there are the secret weapons between the horse's legacy. So that's why the third eye is illuminated, even though it's very physical. That's that balance of energy to me. Like it's basically saying like physically doing the things to stay harmonized and meditatively and spiritually doing the things to stay centered again. So it's very much a strategical time for you right now. You could be harnessing yourself, needing to harness yourself, needing to slow down. It's a lot of Plutonian energy, death energy. I don't know why the fuck they don't make Pluto a planet, but y'all got me fucked up. Pluto will always be a planet, bitch, because I'm a fucking Scorpio. So who the fuck rule me? Get the fuck out of here. They just always want to mess up somebody's equilibrium and balance. And that's another thing. The lines always want to fuck up somebody's balance. And I call the lines those evil motherfuckers that always trying to fuck up people's timelines. So I call them the lines because all they do is try to fuck up people's timelines collectively and individually. Okay, we do not. Y'all do that shit all the time and it's so annoying. Y'all use transits, y'all use moon cycles, demons, entities, spirits. It's just collective shifts, snowstorms. It's just so much. 12 on the clock, divine guidance. But yeah, it's something about strategy. Apparitions may appear as well. So some of y'all may be highly sensitive and highly psychic as well too. You might be going through some sort of ascension symptoms, an upgrade. Your third eye may be getting upgraded. If you're clairvoyant, since the bat is very solar and solar, your clairvoyance may be getting upgraded. Confirmation. You may be seeing orbs. I see orbs every fucking day. I don't know a day I don't see an orb. And I see multiple. Yeah, it's something about mediumship is significant. Like if you deal with a lot of death energy, genuinely, like you go through a lot of different transformation, or don't feel bad, but like if a lot of death happens around you, it's not your fault. It just may be something in relation to death and your mission in being here or purpose of being here, or it's just what it is. Embrace the dark shit because the dark shit is the light shit. That's what they don't want you to know. That's why people be scared of a cult, but a cult is dark, but it's not. It's illuminating the bullshit. Light is not right. Dark ain't either. It's about harnessing and becoming in harmony with yourself. Embracing the shadow and the light. And evil and the good. Because we got evil in us. Everybody got evil in them. That's why some people be nice as fuck and they split their mind with some crazy shit. Like somebody was telling me a little while ago how somebody, and it's a real story, but I mean, I hope it ain't local, but basically somebody found out somebody was cheating and they never had any examples of like any kind of abuse. This was a man who found out his wife was cheating right after several years. And they never had no abuse, none. The wife never, like it was nothing. And he found out she was cheating and he fucked her up and the child. So you can't tell me people don't have evil and good at them at the same time. Sometimes it just takes a scenario. Sometimes it takes self-control. Sometimes it's harness. Sometimes you just lose your shit. And sometimes as well, depending on how upset he was, he probably started vibrating at a certain level that entities and spirits attracted to him and helps him and encouraged him in what he was already thinking. That's that new age shit. And I'm not taking away accountability from the man doing it because this is really something that happened. But entities attract you at very low vibrations. Anger, fear, shame, guilt. But anger is kind of a double-edged sword because you need anger. You need anger to know when somebody fucking with you, fucking off your boundaries, when something not right. Like sometimes, like I could interact with people and be angry later on and have to process it and be like, why am I angry? Because I'm so full of myself, not in a cocky way, but I am, to where like I don't really see the bullshit sometimes people do around me, because genuinely like I'm not a mean person. So for one, I'm not even gonna expect you to be doing that shit around me because you in my circle or you in my energy. And I don't put that on people, even if they are, even if I don't know them. So I'm not even thinking that. And then my body will get upset like later on, I guess, when I get to myself, because I wasn't, it ain't that I'm not self-aware, but I'm just genuinely like in my energy. I'm like, I'm a do-gooder, or I'm a good person, or I'm gonna say I'm a blended person. I'm not gonna say I'm a good person. I'm just a blended person. And I'm respectable. You know what I'm saying? No matter if I like you or not, I'm gonna respect you, depending on where we at. And depending on the relationship, because some people I don't give a fuck about you will never get my respect ever again. If it's some politic and work shit, it's just politics. Work politics is just a game, right? So that would be the difference. But yeah, and they did some shit and it's really happened. And I went home and I was like, why am I so mad? And I was mad as fuck because they had like they was snickering and doing little shit in front of me the whole time. Keep in mind, this was people like I was like social with, so it never thought to me again to even allow that type of thought in my mind. Because for one, I'm not like that, and these people I socialize with, whether we cool or kind of cool or not. So why would you do that? So it's shit like that. Six of Spades, letting go, endings, conclusions, moving forward, but kind of going through the process, going through the phase, things coming out, clutter. This is cardamancy right now. This also could be genuinely happening right now, or you're about to go through this. Something about a conclusion, something being wrapped up. Yeah, Five of Hearts, Five of Cups energy. So again, lots of changes emotionally coming from conflict or moving into conflict. You could be leaving conflict though, because Six of Spades still kind of gives me Six of Swords. So coming from some sort of emotional state early. This could be, maybe you thought you would be in this down state or down energy for like a much longer time, but I'm basically saying you're gonna get through it quicker and faster than you think you is. Something about your root chakra is significant too. Your seven of diamonds is significant. So that's giving like to me it's giving intention and hard work, being happy and glad to do something. I know traditionally when you look at Seven of Pentacles or Seven of Diamonds, it's like waiting or achievement or waiting on something or just putting all that time and effort into something. We always look at it very kind of like, but I'm seeing it like in a good way. Like something is coming. Yeah, Three of Hearts. So this could be Three of Cups energy, celebration, engagement, reunion, success. I did hear malnutrition. So it is something about engaging in things that are good for you, but that don't nourish you. So you can engage in engagement, success, happiness, parties, and things like that. But just make sure you are taking care of yourself, nourishing yourself. Something about your pocket is significant. Something in your back pocket or somebody's back pocket is significant as I'm showing this. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. If you want your own reading, email me at spiritualaces@gmail.com. It's spelled just like my name on here, spiritualaces@gmail.com. Okay. Prices will be discussed depending on what you need. Ace of Diamonds. That's like Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, it's about moving forward to something new. This could be a home. Something about a home is significant. I feel like this Three of Hearts though is an outlier. So it's something about you may need to stop indulging for some of y'all, or you indulge too much, or it's who you indulge, or it's how you indulge. You may need to rethink that. You could be shedding like certain, come on, Joker, big money, big money, big money. You could be shedding certain versions of yourself to still be in the world, but not be of it. You know what I'm saying? To still be able to be fully yourself, do the things you need to do, but still like partake in fun things. So you may need to restructure what that looks like. You may need to pick up different hobbies, creativity to maybe indulge and meet different people, to celebrate with, to have fun with, to do things with, to network with. This also will increase your net worth. This is happening now, currently, or this is what you're being told to focus on and move towards to move towards. Since I said Pisces and we're talking about a lot of transits, I'm gonna use my astrology cards. And these not only astrology cards. I got some moon cards. Oh my god, look at all these cards in here. They do not belong over here. I guess I do got some more astrology cards. They just like this one, for example, Pluto was sticking out. Significance. So I'll just leave it out. These are my mermaid Oracle of the Mermaids deck. I was doing somebody a reading and they was going through I would say like a karmic situation. And they were trying to decide like should they stay, should they leave. So I don't know if this is significant. So I'm just gonna show you the cards. Divination would be like them using tarot or me reading for them. This could be their masculine itself within them or the masculine they was attracting or with. This was telling them to be more open to self. It may be open to the person, but also soul cage. So it was very interesting because one card says like he's carrying her, and the word is vulnerability. Like he should be open and vulnerable to carrying her. Okay. And then the other card was soul cage. She was freeing him. Restriction, right? Rescue, escape from captivity, restriction. So now that I'm reading this out loud collectively, it's almost giving like this may relate to y'all in a partnership that's ending, closing, or need some revitalization, or maybe some reconciliation may come, or y'all in a separation, or this did not happen. But it seems as though you are masculine and you're feminine, or you male and you female. Let's say y'all very like conventional with y'all energies. The feminine is to open the male. That's what she does. She's the light, she's the energy. This does not take away from his light, his energy. This does not mean he codependent on it, he needs it, he drains it, no shit like that. But that is like one of her roles. This allows him to relax, be free, take a load off, kick his feet up, come into harmony, come into peace. She's also a very spiritual anchor for her man. That's one of her roles. And I feel like that is what was lacking in the person I was reading for, because she was saying how the masculine she was dealing with wasn't that emotionally expressive verbally. But I also was telling her like men struggle with that. So you have to be very, very patient. But she was expressing how like it was to the point though that she felt like it was like kind of hindering them in her own growth, because emotionally the person was a narcissist. He wasn't a narcissist, but he was very succumbing to his own woes. Like a good man, but succumbing to his own things, right? So even a good person, but if they got their own demons, they can still project those things without even trying to. So in a weird way, she was carrying him, being that light, being that thing. Because look at how this darkness and this light is up here trying to get him to the surface so that they could, exchange and reciprocal mirror that energy, give it back and forth. And it didn't seem like he was making it. Okay. And I just gave her guidance about that. So that's very significant for somebody. Like, you could be dealing with someone, or this is kind of giving you like an extra perspective on like, you could have a good person in your life, man or woman, you can switch the roles, and they could not feel they're open to you, or you not open to them, or maybe it's both of y'all. But each person individually or together, or maybe y'all mirroring each other. For some of y'all, it's just y'all got emotional shit that y'all need to clear, and sometimes that's a separation, or sometimes it just drains the connection, and it's just y'all leave each other because sometimes it's too much, depending on how long each party been waiting on each other to change, or one party been letting change, and not changing the person. I said it was a good man, and obviously it's a good woman, right? But just to deal with those internal changes, right? You can love people and leave them where they at. If I'm too emotional for somebody, they can leave me where I'm at. If somebody too hard for me, I can leave them where they at, because I'm not gonna stop being emotional. Now I may need to have more emotional control and things like that if that's the issue. But if I'm sensitive, if that makes sense, and I'm expressive and it's that triggering, then that for me is like you projecting on me something you're not good at and you have a hard time doing. And I'm not going to stop that, right? Because you don't know why I'm like the way I am. So, and vulnerability would have cracked that code if that made sense, like a communication, a conversation, if that makes sense. But at the same time, who knows? Maybe they tried to talk. So it's just a double-edged sword. A lot of people go through a lot of stuff, and it's all personal. When you're trying to come into union, or you in a union, it naturally will come up because y'all naturally are healing and transmuting no matter what. If y'all really like each other, if y'all really care, like you will naturally heal and transmute with somebody naturally. You don't have to say it will naturally occur. And then naturally through engaging and dating and talking, things will come up, and then y'all have to figure it out. But again, if one person's trying to figure out and the other person isn't, it's only so much the person can take, male or female, switch the role. So The vulnerability is the big word of the game right now with this. So I don't know why I need to emphasize that, but yeah, I do love readings. I can do couple readings as well too. Um, I don't really do like couple trends or whatever. I'll look at your north node and south node and their north node and south node because I think that's really important to focus on. If it's like a two-person call, it costs more because I'm both energies at the same time. Um, but yeah, or if it's just one person and you send me the information, and depending on how you want to receive the information, that depends. I can do that as well too. And then sometimes it's just cards and intuition, cartomancy, simple shit like that. Because you read so much, and if you read so long, you can kind of you just read. You can read between the lines, and it's about listening. Like it's just making sure you're being objective. Like you're not just listening, you're listening. And then if you psychic, it just helps that you can see things, and then it downloads the channeling. Then you tapping into like their ancestors, their guides. Yeah, I would never lead nobody based on what I believe. I would just genuinely lead them based on who they are, what they believe, and what's best for them. No matter what I feel I know, that's just not right. Because that's me projecting my line on them, or my timeline on them, my life, my perspective, and we all different people. Okay, what is the collective need from Black Moon Astrology? I'm not pulling all these. Something about what y'all do. Okay, what do y'all believe y'all deserve is coming up. Some of y'all also could be empaths. I'm gonna take this one. Oh my gosh, another air sign, element communicating. So someone could be coming to y'all with communication. Let's cross this though to see what's crossing this. What could be in the middle between it, blocking it, or what needs to be seen. Yeah, ecliptic energy. Yeah, it's something with this solar eclipse energy. So the solar eclipse fire. What did I say at the beginning though? Even though it's air and earth, I said air and fire. So like you or them could have these aspects, whoever this is. It's also something about the principle. So someone could come to you. I feel like fire signs, even though like I got like Mars energy, like strong Mars energy in my chart, but I'm not like a heavy Mars person. Excuse me, fire person, more like air and water. But it's giving. It could be like a very climactic conversation, but it could give you like a lot of clarity, and it's probably gonna happen quick, fast, and soon. See, even a Jeep. I need a Jeep. Even then, like this won't be bad or a hindrance. It's just gonna be a very fiery, ecliptic conversation because we have eclipse here and communication is crossing it. So just expect it may be a little combativeness. It may be a little back and forth. You may be grudgy, or they may be having a grudge or holding a grudge. But I'm looking at the Pluto card because remember I said it was just sticking out of my little thing. It's something about something needing to end for something better. Sometimes a conversation is necessary for the next step, the next level. And that's what it's giving. Like this end is to end and just end some shit so the next thing can come. And this could affect your income, your root chakra. This could be a conversation with yourself, your identity, your beliefs. Being like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna finally act on this idea, and I can't do this if I am, and I'm just gonna have to kick all this shit out. Like it could be an internal thing, or it could be with somebody else. This three of hearts is really sticking out. I think I'm gonna clarify that. I'm hearing, you know, you make me want to shout, kick my head up and shout. Ain't that song like it was good vibes, but it was like when his woman getting on his nerves. I'm screaming. You know, was it who seen it? You know they be listening when I want to Google this shit on my laptop. You know, you make me. They act like they don't hear me. The Isley Brothers seen that? Oh my god! It says, you know, you make me want to shout, kick my heels up and shout, throw my hands up and shout, throw my back up and shout. Come on now. Don't forget to say you will. Don't forget to say, yeah. Say that you love me. Say that you love me. Say, come on now. When you used to be 9 years old, I was a fool for you from the bottom of my soul. Now that you've grown up enough to know, yeah, you want to leave me, you want to let me go. Yeah, that's what I was getting like. This could also be someone who's always known you or saw you or always had a crush on you, or somebody you knew from a long time ago, and they're and maybe I don't know, but I'm getting this somebody new. I was gonna say like, and you begin on their nerves, but it's giving like they're excited to have you, but then it goes into the energy of leaving. So I don't know if like this is someone who comes around every blue moon just to touch in or say hey, but in their feelings, but they're in their feelings because they really want to express themselves more, but they never do. They just say, "Hey, what's up? It's been a minute. I ain't seen you. What you been on? What you been on?" Something like that. And yeah, like I'm really feeling that energy. Okay. But yeah, but it's like they're kind of congested. This is collective too. So sun, moon, rising, whatever you is, all signs. Yeah, it's someone, male or female. They always tap in or always say something to you, or they never have, and they've always had a crush, or they do. But you would never think it's them. You would never think this person had a crush on you. You would never think that. And I think you just like you give like the cool homie, cool homegirl type. Like you just real cool and mellow. So you just like, oh, okay, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But whole time like they've been having a crush on you since you was young as fuck. And yeah, and maybe this energy we in, this 24 hours in silence continue. It's like everybody just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just shoot my shot, or I'm gonna change this, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna heal this, or I'm gonna remove this, or I'm gonna leave this, because you get sick and tired of your own shit. That's also what it's giving. Anyway, let's clarify this Three of Hearts. This also just side messages. This is a collective reading, but these are general messages, and it's just whatever God is telling me. It won't resonate with everybody on the live. Yeah, the sun is here. It is Monday. These are my moon tarot cards. A bard is significant. So something about storytelling, singing, messaging. Even with the Pluto, you know how like in times of what is it? Like Shakespearean times, and they would have bards and things like that. They would act out and sing stories, and you know what I'm saying? And like plays and stuff like that. And they would always have like the men holding the score. What is that a reference to? What Shakespeare type of energy is that? It's giving that. You could be someone who likes stuff like that, or you need to travel to places like that, or you like escape and things like that. If that makes sense, like reading, writing, world literature, stuff like that. I personally do like stuff like that. We have Three of Swords, but it's third eye. So something going on. A sun is a Leo sun usually. It's something going on with someone's third eye, and this horse energy is here too. I feel like somebody's third eye has been blocked. This could be by this Leo, because Three of Cups or Three of Hearts can also be third party energy as well. And then we got this Three of Swords, so it is giving like, and I moved it when I was pulling. I moved it to the side all the way over here. The three of, at first I had this with them. Remember when I was talking? But some told me to move the energy over here. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. And I feel like it's something about a third party energy. Yeah. A sock is significant. Or something with your socks. We had a pocket, a sock, a wrench, dripping, or a wrench. Ain't it a saying like you got a wrench in something? I had to look that up. I'm probably gonna get my phone, y'all. I'm so sore. Let me get my phone. I'm so sore. If I'm ashy, sorry. Ew. Soon as I get home, I'll make it up to you. Maybe I'll do what I gotta do. Soon as I get home, when I get home, I'll make it up to you. Maybe I'll do what I gotta do. You could be the sun though. So this could be someone has been blind or been heartbroken by you, something you did, something you said, or something happened, some sort of breakup, and it could have involved other people. Third party, not just another man or woman, like coming in between a connection. It also could be just other people. And I'm seeing as soon as I get home, Faith Evans. So it is giving reconciliation energy as well. So it's like somebody's new in somebody's energy, but there's always some look at my smart math ass, but there's always somebody that want to spin a block. I mean, it's true though. It's giving like retrograde energy. When is retrograde? I meant to look that up the other day. Maybe in February. Okay. We got a couple weeks. So probably around the 14th, Valentine's Day, probably we'll start being in the shadow period. So we ain't in no shadow period, but it is giving like somebody want to, certain cards just came to me. Somebody want to spin the block, but also for some of you all, somebody new as well who always had a crush on you. But I always say you leave. So I almost feel like the new person that's in somebody energy, take it as it is, and it's very general, could always come to you and talk to you. But my issue is, as a woman, why you ain't shot your shot yet? That's why she always leave or he always leave, because hell, they don't know you care. So whoever this is, if you like somebody and you always go talk to them and you just speak, just shoot your shot. Just ask them for some coffee, for some tea. Okay. I'm all in a sprinkle moment, but me personally, like, we can go out to eat, but I'd rather we go out for a drink or some tea or some coffee or something like that, because I'm gonna still be a bad bitch, you know what I'm saying? But like, it costs me less energy and effort. And it's not saying I'm not gonna give you no effort, but it just costs me less to do that. Because what if we don't like work or something? What if we better as cool as friends? So I don't mind that, me personally. And then after that, baby, steakhouse and the things and all the things and all the things. Like, if we get there, I'm a flower, okay? But I do like the nice things and I like you drinking, okay? But yeah. So it's something about somebody who always come around that been knowing, who has something for you. Genuinely, I'm getting from this new person energy. And then this Three of Swords is like somebody you've been in or been with or was with before, and it was some sort of heartbreak that happened. And I feel like Leo, fire signs aren't bad or anything like that, but like, I don't know. I feel like feminine or masculine, you're just very much in your own energy. And I don't know if they sense that or feel that, or this was orchestrated, I heard, but I don't know, something about illumination is significant. The sun also illuminates stuff. Like the moon and the sun are masculine and feminine principles, since we talk about masculine and feminine energy and male and females and relationships and connections. So like the sun itself could be illuminating something for you in this connection or for this other person, or I heard three other people. So it could be like, for example, it could be like you and a man if you're a woman, or if you're a man. I try to use both examples because I be having men in my energy when I channel. So, sorry, it could be you and a woman and three other people that were very significant to this connection. Not saying she cheated or you cheated, but like, and that's why like the Three of Swords happened. And then for some of y'all, maybe it was somebody that they was talking to and dealing with. I don't condone cheating on my channel. Y'all know I don't. Yeah, and I heard blasphemy. So someone could have lied or gossip, or there were rumors or something like that. But yeah, but I also said put a wrench in it. And I think that's a saying. I be hearing all kind of shit when I be channeling. There's a throw wrench, which is a saying, which means when someone causes interruption to complicate matters even more. So it also says to cause problems, which prevents something from happening the way that it was planned. Ain't that a bitch? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's some sort of mischief energy as well. Put a wrench in it. Put a wrench in things. I think that's the same thing. To damage or change something from the way that it was supposed to be. So let's say you was in a good connection with somebody. It's giving like somebody, and I heard specifically three other people. So this is very detailed but general, okay? Someone specifically for the reconciling energy for some of y'all had three other people, main culprits, interrupt this connection. So I don't know. What else we got? Your root chakra is significant too. Yeah, Six of Cups. So this probably, I mean, this could go both ways, because this somebody you always knew as a childhood, and this someone reconciling. So what is Six of Cups? I was gonna put it upright, but it don't want to be. So Actually, want to cross it. So this could have blind. Oh my gosh, so many threes, y'all. This definitely giving like 3 parties, third parties, mischief. And 3 is my God number. That's one of my God numbers. So I don't know. And it's also a prom number, which was one of my luck numbers. So this is not giving luck though. Mm-mm. So we got 6 of cups, 3 of wands, 3 of swords, 3 of fucking hearts. Huh. And what's funny is I split the Cardimancy deck and it got the Joker and the 3 of diamonds up here, but that's just beside the point. It's a lot of threes. This could also be groups of people doing shit. This also could be the month March. This also could be someone that's a third or has a third. If you Greek, maybe you was a Trey. A Trey is a significant. Pisces is significant. Yeah. But yeah, the 3 of wands is crossing the 6 of cups. So I feel like this can't happen. Because 6 of cups is about going back to a past time, moving forward from like that past light, loving childhood like energy. But it's crossed by the 3 of wands. And 3 of wands is all about acknowledgement, expansion, and moving forward, maybe moving to the next step, like going and embarking on the journey to get to the 4 of wands, which is what most people want to do. But it's crossed meaning like it's stuck or it's stagnant or something about the feeling and vibe of the 6 of cups, which is a Scorpio energy. So this could be a Scorpio or in relation to a Scorpio. Scorpio season could be significant. It doesn't have to be. Infiltration. So something was infiltrated about it. Expansion, growth with a Scorpio. Or Scorpio season was significant. Like somebody stunted somebody growth with someone. Yeah. And it was childish as fuck. Like they were childish. Maybe it's these 3 people I'm talking about. They were childish. Let's clarify this air communicating with this new energy or this person who knew but I was around. Shit, yeah. This reverse though. I was going to say 5 of swords, which is self-sabotage. But it's funny because I only got 5 of hearts here. So a lot of this emotional, this mental. So this is giving like maybe getting the courage to come out of some sort of self-sabotage energy to move forward, to communicate. I feel like with this under the bat and horse animal totems for this message, it's giving like getting the courage to do it. Like this person is gonna have the courage. So for some of y'all, this could be 2 different people in your energy. You could have somebody new coming in and someone old, new like you maybe always knew or knew of, but that high and by, or just knew of them around the way, or you just cordial with, or always been cool with, never talked to romantically. And then some of y'all got someone coming in that you've dealt with before, but it was also some mischief. Someone's very connected though. I'm looking at that 6 of spades though, which does deal with those letting go and moving forward. I think because you decided or you are deciding to move away and walk from something, this is allowing new suitors in. So it's something you're doing probably with your heart chakra, men or women. So sir, you could be cleansing your heart chakra and purging, and this is letting, I don't know, somebody to reconcile something that they had done with you, finally close it to move forward if they want to, or if you want to, it's your choice, or someone new to come in, or it's just individual messages. But it's a knight. Somebody's a knight though. But it's also could be symbolic about just taking action and moving forward individually on your own with something. You maybe have been struggling with stuff from the past, your childhood that you want to explore and move forward with. And because of heartbreak, you haven't felt like really happy and wanted to go outdoors and do the things and celebrate. You also been having to go through some sort of deep transformation with yourself. Maybe it's within a home or a house or a city or state, or just feeling at home within yourself is very significant because Pluto is very internal, okay? And his body's Ace of Diamonds. And now you're getting out that guilt. You're having better communication with yourself, and you are cutting off the things that you need to so that you can consciously, strategically move forward. Because before, again, you act on this so aggressively and passionately with this horse energy, you have to kind of sit, listen, be still, meditate, get to like the prognosis of everything. Take it as it resonates. It's a general message. Yeah, we got judgment here. I mean, you could be mirroring yourself or having to face yourself, a shadow, tower moment. There's planets in the background that like the sun and the moon, maybe Mars and the moon or something like that, which is masculine and feminine energy, honestly. Or some people think the moon is masculine, so just take it as it resonates. Whatever you attune to. It's something about what you attune to make yourself um be what you are and stand bright and stand out and be illuminated as well with this sun energy. So this could also just be something an individual, like after heartbreak, after pain, after self-sabotage, if we read it as one for an individual self journey, going through judgments, going through shadow work, healing, deciding what resonates, what needs to stay, what needs to go from the past before you actually decide to make the decision to move forward in advance in your life. You leaving disappointment behind, and sometimes it's also sometimes leaving stuff that you worked very hard on with this Seven of Pentacles, even the stuff you like. Because sometimes like you can add to what you're already doing, if that makes sense. Like something that brings you joy, and then maybe God is like, okay, let's add something else. Right? It's about strategy. Okay, Seven of Swords, deceit. So this could be some deceit, line, strategy, or something like that, or a setup. I mean, if you look at her, she got 4 swords up, 1 behind her back, and 2 fell. And she's like she's luring somebody in. So this kind of goes back to like 2010 is significant. Luring someone in, some sort of setup, some sort of magic trick. It's significant. Take it as it resonates. A rule or rural area is significant. Being rural, which is crazy because rural means like a something like in the outskirts or something like that. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles came out with the Ace of Diamonds. I feel like everything's in your hands though. Whether this person individually going through this, whether you got these two people in your energy, which one to do with your finances, it's giving a dead ass real new year type of energy. You can be who you want, date who you want, talk how you want, live how you want. What is this Seven of Swords energy? The Star card. One more. 4 Cups. So yeah, I heard they not like us, which I am more of a Drake fan, but that's what came up. And that's interesting because I am more of a Drake girly. And Kendrick Lamar came up. So there's something missing that you aren't seeing. The moon isn't full in this Seven of Swords energy. The 4 Cups is above her, but she's meditating to receive the download, to receive the gift. And that cup is pink. That could make me think of like heart chakra or just a feminine energy. Sir, it still could be you meditating about a feminine energy. Looking up is significant. The stars literally looking up. This could be choosing to be something higher, greater, and better than what you are. This could be prayer, meditations, things coming about to you spiritually. Not just you being the star, which is usually what we all say when we return to this card, but just illumination. Over this Ace of Pentacles is significant. Also, help may come to you. And I feel like someone don't want you to know that. I feel like with this Seven of Swords and it was by the Ace of Pentacles, like I feel like someone don't want you to believe in God, honestly. Someone does not want you to believe in God or marriage or commitment, sir or ma'am. Someone do not want you to believe in God. For sure, God. In unions and partnerships. They want you to lose all hope, all faith of love. God is love. And God, of course, will be apparent in a marriage or a union. So it's both. And it's something about healing that energy. Maybe you did come out of a commitment issue, person, or a third party situation. And you need to do that if you haven't, or this is clarifying that's what you're going through or need or should be doing, so that you can recommit to yourself and recommit to yourself to God. And you can do whatever you want. I know I do be sounding a little churchy. I mean, I went to church, but I'm not a church going person. I'm not religious. But I always do reference like the Bible and other texts and stuff like that because they have reference when they need reference. But I'm very spiritual and I'm very sovereign. I just do what works with me. Which I talked about earlier, something about the identity and following you. I could test that. Yeah. What else? Anything else? Okay. We have the 5 of Wands and Ace of Cups, so we'll take those. I looked at it. Ace of Cups is upright, 5 of Cups is reverse. But actually probably be upright. So it's just been a lot of fighting. A lot of emotional turmoil and fighting over a lot of people, places, and things, scenarios and situations. Because honestly, like if I was in a scenario and like I broke up with somebody or stopped talking to somebody that I really cared about because of bullshit ass, like messy ass people, I would be upset. And then depending on like, you know, me and that connection or how serious we were or how serious we were going to be with that 3 of Wands and 6 of Cups, I don't know. It could be like some chat. You know, there's variations of love, but like when you date somebody and they give you like that childhood love, like that young love, but you still like disciplined, you grown, you mature, and you responsible. That's a different kind of vibration, and that's rare. You don't get those all the time. So that could be what you could be facing, because I kind of felt that when I said it. 50 minutes on the clock, which is five, lots of five. But if that person want to talk to you, you should talk to them. That's what I would suggest, because it's not what it seems. You got something from 2010, so this could be somebody from high school that you liked or you were dating. Um, Also, maybe somebody from high school is this person who wants to come, who is new. You can talk to both of them. Here, you grown as man, grown as woman, but just do what's best for you, right? And be genuine and honest. I don't know. I think that's it. Hmm. Sometimes it's just short, sweet to the point, ain't it? Your Queen of Pentacles. So we had a Sun and a Queen of Pentacles. So, sir or ma'am, you could be dating a Queen of Pentacles or one of Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is significant. That also could be, somebody in their feminine that's a man. What is this Queen of Pentacles? That's significant into this situation. Six of Swords. Some of these cards give it out again. So, I heard define. You may be defying the odds. You may have been. I don't know. That's all I know. God is just telling me to say defy the odds. I usually elaborate, but He don't want me to. And your base chakra is significant. So it's something about a home, a house, a journey, love. It's almost like maybe you went through some deep transformation where you ended everything with some of everybody, and now all that shit about to come back. Like with good taste and good intention, and like once you cut all the bullshit out, God now finna replace it with all the good shit. Like everything that you lost finna be given back to you. Like that. Let me see what Norman. Yeah, changes in your home, relocating, moving. The year 9 is significant. So I do have a year 9 snake horse message up. That's at least the horse was. Oh shit. Confirmation 10. Literally moving from 9 to 10. So this to me is not moving into poverty, but this is like if you were impoverished in any type of situation or anything was stolen, taken from you, and you was just left with nothing, and you was scrapping and screaming and fighting for whatever you could to get what you needed to get done, that's going to change significantly, especially in your finances. You're moving out of that energy. You did the best you could, and I think God was testing you. So God finna start just giving you stuff, giving you stuff unexpectedly. Another 9. A 9 is also the expansion number. It's a Jupiter number. Sagittarius season can be significant. Sagittarius and Scorpio signs could be significant. The stars in Aquarius, again, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and then we got Leo out here, and Scorpio, I think. So them signs could be significant. Yeah, a wealthy man or woman, you could be the wealthy man, sir, or ma'am, you're trying to attract someone who's wealthy as well. So you have your own shit and somebody as well who is supported and established. You get whatever you expect. Okay, I'm gonna clarify the messages of concern, but you get whatever you expect. What is this messages of concern? Oh shit. Okay, so y'all, some of y'all need to watch out for this person who wants to talk to you, who new but is new, because that false flame came out and courtship reversed. This also could be, what's fucked up? I just heard gossip, which makes me think of this group. This messy as fuck, but what if like a woman or man that was involved in breaking y'all up, sir or ma'am, whoever this person was, now finna backdoor the scenario because they wanted you. You feel me? If that makes sense. Like I broke them up, no more if I'm a male or a female, but now I'm finna go fuck with the other person. You know what I'm saying? Like now I'm finna fuck with the respective person I want from that situation that broke up. Yeah, you need to watch out. And also, they may be looking at you if you're a man or a woman because of how you carry yourself. You're very esteemed, high ranking. You're very privileged. And they know that. So they wouldn't really, it's giving for, they really wouldn't want you for real, for real. They would want you because of how you are and how you present yourself. but which is a good thing. But I mean, like in a clout way, you know, not a real genuine. You want people to want you because of how you carry yourself, but you don't want people to want you just because of what you are or what you represent or what you have. If that makes sense. When you grown, you get it. I know it kind of sounds like I'm going against the grain, but I'm not. 55 minutes on the clock. Courtship also is reversed. Let me see anything else tarot wise come out. Yeah, 4 Pentacles, Justice. Bitch, 3 of Cups. Oh my God. So let me say this. The 3 of Hearts is like the 3 of Cups. So I feel like this is like a clear sign that they're from that situation. This is crazy as fuck. So depending on how tapped in you are into energy, or if you're really going through this situation, this also could be something workplace wise where someone bullied you out of a job or moved you in a situation, or you got a position, you got these things, you got the Ace of Pentacles, you already moved up, but it's just been like some inner work turmoil. Either way, they gonna come back and like people weird as fuck. They'll do all the weird dumb shit to you, see you get blessed, and then still want to be in your face like, bitch, I know it was you. Like, get the fuck back. So that's also very interesting. But for me, this is saying like I'm matching these cards. Like God is matching the cards for me, if that makes sense. So it's like this is definitely giving like, sir or ma'am, you're gonna have someone hit you up that you kind of always knew cool or knew of from back in the day. And you know what it's giving? You know how I was singing, you make me want to shout. I wonder if this person was just jealous, which don't make it right, but it's giving like this person was genuinely jealous of the connection you had with this person. And so they want to come, someone you never talked to, never dated, never had sex with, never nothing, like never none that. But you knew of or know what a bad means, or maybe they known or something like that from like again around the way. And they was really one of the people, because remember it was 3 people. One of the people, and I feel like this Queen of Pentacles was too, one of the people who um somehow created this chaos and havoc with this connection that you're no longer in, but that person want to come back from that situation. And I think that person is a wealthy man. So you was with somebody who wasn't bad, but it was a lot of shit that happened. And it's given now this person, this man or this woman is seeing that y'all done, or you're not fucking with this person, and now they want to come in. Justice and 4 Pentacles is here too, though. So I feel like this is like they think things are in their favor, which is crazy as fuck. But 4 Pentacles is not like a wealthy card. It's more about misering, budgeting, saving, stubborn, or harboring things to self. It's not bad because it's necessary in the journey of acquiring pentacles, but in a relationship, fuck no. It's stingy as fuck. So just be aware. And my mama said, because God is mother to me, even though it's an entity and energy. She said, and you psychic. So I feel like I'm just clarifying shit y'all already know. Snow is significant. So like I said, where I'm in now, it's snowing. So I don't know. It's happening globally. This is a collective reading, but again, I feel like people, when shit slow down, you get to talking, getting clarity. I don't know. It's just a lot of communication probably going on around. Because remember, air communication was here and it was caused by solar eclipse. Eclipses illuminate and cut the solar eclipse. Let me read it. If I got the book down here? Yeah. And it's like it's a solar eclipse. So it's not like a lunar or moon where shit is hidden. It's like shit is gonna be illuminated. Matter of fact, bitch, I just thought about it. The sun is here. So also you, ma'am or sir, if this happened to you or something like that, you standing in your power. Leo energy being the thing that everybody wants or hates, because Leos get a lot of motherfucking hate for being that thing, right? Because when you think about it, the sun is a star, then the actual star card is out here too. So you and your person could be stars. Y'all could really just be like that, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. A phone ringing is significant. I feel like I just heard a phone ring. So someone's calling. Someone's calling really fast. Yeah, I'm mumbling. This is crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, okay, somebody gonna get a new boo. Whole time, this the motherfucker that broke you and your person up, or like interrupted you and your person situation, and y'all is upset as fuck with that 3 of Swords ass energy, in pain and shit, trying to move forward. That shit is crazy. People crazy. And karma real. So like, if I'm saying this, you probably already knowing this, or you wise enough to where like you're gonna know it's gonna feel off. So like karma is still real. Like even if you didn't know this was your person, if you after this may happen, and then you may watch my video and be like, oh damn, that was why I didn't ever talk to that guy or that girl. You may instinctively, intuitively just know not to fuck with this person. Whole time they thought she was working out for them with this justice card. Because you like, nah, your spirit ain't right, your ego not right. Cause you move off ego, I move off of love. Whole time they didn't want broke you and your person up or separated y'all. That shit is crazy. And this could be a man or a woman, or you could be a man or a woman. That shit is so fucking crazy. You see how karma do though? So that's probably is also why the justice card out. God is like, baby, you ain't gotta worry because nobody gonna get no play over here. You shall not pass giving Lord of the Rings. Like, didn't I say something about rings earlier? Or I was thinking about rings. Cabbage is significant. Cabbage. I'm in Arkansas, so cabbage is significant. Cabbage. So some of y'all might be from Arkansas like me, or you could have a cabin in your city or state. I don't know. Or Cabbage Street. The dog just howled in my neighborhood, and I always say when I hear a dog howl, the hit dog gonna holler. So people have a weird way of telling on themselves. They may be the ones that's belligerent because they may think they gonna get you, start a man. I'll be like, bitch, I don't want your ass. And they may, and the dog just hollered again. They may like crash the fuck out, like, bitch, nigga, that's why, and and like they may literally tell on themselves that she didn't want you no motherfucking way because she was like lying, gossiping, or just talking about shit they don't know about. And the whole time you like, bitch, y'all, the dog is howling. Do y'all hear that? Child. It says this card spells out change. It says eclipse is both solar, and I heard it's close. Y'all see how close came out my mouth? It says this card spells out change. Eclipses, both solar and lunar, are the earliest forecasting tools used in astrology. The solar eclipse occurs during the new moon when the sun and moon are in opposition but perfectly aligned. Huh. See, that's that masculine and feminine principle, and y'all may near each other, you and your person. Hell, he may have somebody too. Shit, he may have you know how I said the Queen of Pentacles? Because I feel like a lot of masculine energy here, but this Queen of Pentacles out here, and I really ain't got shit to say about her. So she may be the other person. So you may have a man doing this shit for y'all. There may have been a bitch for your man, and they could have tag team y'all. People are weird as fuck. You just don't know. Stalking you and your person, or watching y'all, you didn't even know. I don't know, or it could have been somebody homie and she went on her, like people, how people can have male and female friends, and like maybe he wanted his girl and she wanted her friend, like people weird as fuck, bro. It says from this, the ancients formed the idea of death and rebirth, which is what eclipses are all about, which I told you about that Pluto energy. In other words, when it comes to eclipses, something has to die for better things to be born. In the case of the solar eclipse, the effects are longer lasting. I didn't even know that. It says when a solar eclipse turns up in the reading, you can expect swift changes to end in one chapter and to start a new one. And I was going to say today or tomorrow, whenever you see this, you may have felt something would eventually happen, not having recently paid much attention to the situation. Okay, so you probably getting signs with their bat energy right there. Then you presented with a shock or jolt of sudden change. It says these events may seem like negatives at first, a divorce, into a relationship, but being forced to move, or even losing your job. So this is also a financial. It says, but eclipses are not always about the downside. Instead, you may find yourself having to dive in, change something, fix something, or create something you hadn't really thought about, but it all ended up working out. And then sometimes in wild manners. It says, now it's time to begin anew and start a new chapter. Clearing karmic patterns, family home situations, breaking old patterns. It gives Two of Wands energy, facing what needs to be faced, being in the dark, shadow facing, working with your shadow, feeling lost. So that's what I said. A new path, that's what I said. Becoming more present. Awakening as well. Spirit said it's gonna be really interchangeably, but she's saying like it's gonna be real weird. How this is gonna occur is real weird. I heard a Jesuit. I don't know why. A Jesuit deals with a Catholic church. What are they? What is their faith? Do anybody know? They get a lot of controversial things though, because they do a lot of political meddling, allegedly, financial misconduct, allegedly, and challenging traditional church authority. Many nations have exposed them. I don't know why that's significant. God told me to bring it up. I just channel what I hear. But yeah, allegedly. I don't know them folks. But I don't know. Maybe it's got to do with some sort of church group. Like maybe is this also her parents? So somebody parents, bitch. Because Six of Cups also gives childhood, don't it? What if somebody parents? Y'all, okay, work with me now. God fuck with me. What if your parents or your parentals paid or persuaded or encouraged this crazy ass person to pursue you, but you never wanted them? And so they all orchestrated to break you up with your current person. Or like the parents is the ones breaking up the relationship. And it's not even necessarily this reconciliation energy. That's just a separate energy you need to worry about on its own. But this allows a counterfeit to come in. You know what I'm saying? Like a dad or a mom or a parental figure breaks off or blocks a connection, which allows a counterfeit to come in because of the jealousy or whatever intention the man or the woman had for their child. That's crazy. So a mom or a dad or both or something like that, or parental figures could have added drama, chaos, maybe gave bad advice. Shit, or just bad advice is significant to a masculine or a feminine. They split up, didn't want to split up. And then this is allowing this counterfeit to come in who don't want shit. So just be aware of that. Yeah. And drugs or a drug is significant. So being under is significant. Like maybe not being really conscious or aware is significant. Maybe the parents don't want you conscious or aware. Something about you being psychic. So I don't know. Maybe your parents or your parentals know you psychic and they trying to hinder or block something about your psychism. You know, your psychic gifts. And heartache can do that. It can do that. It can block you. Any chakra being blocked can block you. You have to, I mean, you can unblock it. It's not extremely hard, but you know, just be aware of that. So if you've been feeling blocked, which has been blocking your finances, which I kept saying root chakra, which is your stability, it's because your heart chakra has been blocked. Or maybe your will or your drive. Okay. But God is helping you. God is gonna bring this about without even it really sound like without you even have to do shit. Like I would always pray, period, meditate, sit still do that, work out, but it seems like God is still gonna bring this about naturally, organically, without you having to do like the heavy lifting besides like tune into self. So let's see what else. Anything else collective God for the collective? People mean, but all the scenarios can apply. Look at this, a whole bunch of fighting. 7. So yeah, your 7 could be significant. So that was 2022. The 6, 23. 2023 could be significant. So I said 2010, 2023. I was mentioned too, so I'll just say 2022, 2023, 2010, 2017. Very significant. I don't know. We got marriage and lovers here. So y'all still may end up reconciling with this person and then be okay. I can't promise that to everybody, but I am getting some of you all. Like y'all go deeper with y'all connection. Y'all embrace each other. And I mean, maybe make y'all stronger and more united. And maybe y'all get them bitch ass people out y'all life. Oh my God, great fortune. Love and fucking happy. Oh my gosh. Previous motherfucking lady. Which is the partner of the previous. Oh my gosh. Because baby, sorry, ma'am, you in their thoughts. And somebody gotta die. And it's just what it is, period. I'm off of warfare, baby. And return to senders and shit. So it is giving very much. God is gonna supernaturally turn this around for y'all. Yeah, y'all broke up, yeah, y'all separated, but and it'll be unexpected and weird, but like people gonna show their hands. That's what I'm getting, whether it's the parentals, whether it's the third parties, the man and the woman knowing each other, whether it's the friends backdooring each other, they finna show it. It's an eclipse energy. You can't hide shit in the eclipse. And the sun came out. Come on now. Justice is here. Niggas think they got away with it, but they didn't. It's really justice for you. because people are going to genuinely show their hands. 501s was here, High Honor was here. It's a lot of fighting. There was a lot of fighting and bickering. So I don't know. Pray, meditate. I'm not going to tell you to go back to nobody because that's not my job, but some of you all will get back with this person. Definitely. When I was telling you yesterday, my stomach was making noises. Now it's doing it again. So I'm going to end the live at that. And I think I'm going to just do a different live or not. I don't know. But yeah, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm going to title this Love and Happiness. Yeah. Because, you know, love can make you do right. Yeah. Love can make you do wrong. And obviously, hating ass motherfuckers can do that. Bye.